Well, hey everybody, it's me, Jermaine, and I am back with another Simple Truth news update this time. And I told you that just because Donald Trump received the amount of delegates as far as the primaries and caucuses, that this thing might not be yet over as far as the Republicans making an attempt to find a way to put some crap in the game when it came to Cleveland, Ohio, and the Republican National Convention. Just read an article. I read a couple of articles, and I'm going to leave a link to these articles. I'm going to leave a link to them in the description here, but I read a couple of articles, and all of those articles are pretty much saying the same thing. The last one I read, it was on CNN.com, and it said anti-Trump delegates are beginning to wage a campaign. I want you to hear me now. This is prior to the convention. They are lobbying for a campaign amongst the Republicans and the Republican delegates, of an anyone but Trump campaign. Did you hear me now? Anyone but Trump. So his own party is making it very clear, and without equivocation, they are letting it be known that they do not want to support the person that the people's voice has said that they want. It just shows you that they do not care, and that the system is about selection. It is not about election. It is utterly amazing that people can read articles, they can see what's going on, and they can, in a sense, see what's about to happen, and they are totally oblivious to what's going on. The simple truth of the whole matter is that I'm under no illusion. And do I really believe that Trump is going to be good or bad as president? It really doesn't matter, because I honor and follow the Most High, the creator of the universe. And whoever gets in there, if they don't believe in him, nor do they obey him, they're just as wicked as the next man or woman. But the simple truth is, it is not over yet. And last night, and here's a little added to it. Last night, the Cleveland Cavaliers brought it to a Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Now, Cleveland has not won a championship, if I remember correctly, in 54 years in any of their major sports, whether it be football, whether it be baseball, or even basketball. They have not won any type of championship in over 50 years. And I was holding a conversation with a law enforcement officer that works at my job, works security at my job. And he was sharing with me, he said that all across the country, initially, there were different police forces from all over the United States. From, I think he said, Milwaukee, from Denver, Colorado, just to name a few, that were asked to come and assist in Cleveland to keep things in order. And every police force across the country has pulled out and does not want any part of sending any of their officers there, except for the Columbus PD. And he said it's just ridiculous, the way in which they plan on doing it. So I bring all this up to say, when it comes to the Trump situation, I want to leave you with this last question. What in the heck do you think is going to happen if you have a situation where the Cleveland Cavaliers win the first championship for the city of Cleveland in over 50 years, and then not too long after that, the Republican convention is held there, and they, for a lack of better terms, do a screw job on Donald Trump. Woo-hoo! It's gonna be like the old song went, burn, baby, burn. Because people already act like a fool when their sports team win something. We ain't talking about the sports team losing. We're talking about the sports team winning something. And then you add to that fire, them putting the screw job on Donald Trump, whom the people have voted and said that's the one that we want to represent us as Republicans against the Democrats. Woo! This has been the simple truth. And as I always tell you, it's the simple things that are oftentimes the most profound, but yet they're the most difficult to put into practice and to actually do. I want to thank you for joining me, and I will be sure to see you, and you again on another episode real soon. Trump 2016.